Or are you gonna be on my time?
You're gonna be on your time.
Keep playing! Keep playing! Keep playing!
Hey guys, sorry for the weird lighting. If it's like backlit and I'm too dark because my usual filming spot, I can't film there because there's some people down there. But I'm gonna review today Whiplash. I rewatched it last night for the second time, so I'm just gonna review that. So Whiplash is a movie about a boy in college in a fictitious music school. It's the top school in New York, in the world, top school in the country, I think, United States. And so he's attending this school and he plays the drums. And it's kind of like a jazz style drumming. And there's a teacher that is supposed to be the best teacher at the school. And his name is Terrence Fletcher. The boy's name is Andrew. Andrew is played by Miles Teller, and Terrence Howard is played by J.K. Simmons. He won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for this movie. The movie is directed by Damien Chazelle. So everyone wants to be a student or a part of Fletcher's jazz band. Everyone tries to try out for that, but so he has to go around and like listen to their music and see if he likes their playing. I should take my glasses off. So this drummer kid, Andrew, he's probably the best drummer in the school, but he gets into Fletcher's jazz band, but it turns out that Fletcher is like just terrible. I mean, he's a good teacher, I guess, but he's a terrible person. He's an asshole, he's a bastard, he's just terrible. And he yells at the kids, he throws things at them, and he calls them things, and it's just terrible. And so the whole movie is this guy's pushing the student, and he's really motivating him though, because Andrew will go back home and he'll like drum and practice until his hands are bleeding. But so that's pretty much what the whole movie is about. This thing of this teacher being so terrible to this kid, but the guy keeps coming back and he keeps playing, and crazy things happen. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just insane that this teacher would be like this. But it all kind of works out in the end. Maybe that's a spoiler for you, sorry. But something that was really interesting and that I really, really liked about the movie was that it was green and yellow. It was like they really filmed it where the colors of the movie, I don't know if it was the lighting or the editing after it was filmed, but they made every scene pretty much, the colors of the color scheme was either green, blue, yellow, or orange, like those kinds of colors. It's beautiful. I didn't realize that until the second time I watched it. There's a lot of cussing in this movie. A lot. F-bomb dropped constantly. And I didn't realize that until the second time either. How did I not? I don't know. It's because I was watching it with my family the second time, so then I was more conscious of that there was so much, So, but something that my parents did say after the movie that I didn't think about before, they said that the teacher, J.K. Simmons' character, he represents life, probably. That, life will throw things at you, like hit you, just call you names. Life is not politically correct, because this teacher was totally not politically correct. In life, life will like shoot you down, and it's terrible, but it motivates you. I mean, most of us, I think, maybe feel like nowadays people get too pushed down or something. I don't know. too hard. But so this movie, I think it's about that a little bit. But from what I think and my parents, that it's kind of about the way that life will try to just kill you. But you just have to keep pushing, keep working to get to your goal. If you want something, you have to work for it. I don't think that you should almost die for it or do some terrible things that happened to this student in this movie. But I mean, he survived, I guess, so it worked out. But for some people, that might not happen. But so it was just, I think that's kind of what it was about, the life and just learning to work for something you want and to take criticism or listen to some things that people say to motivate yourself instead of letting it get you down and discourage you. One thing that I think it's one of the most famous lines in the movie now that J.K. Simmons' character said, he said, "There are no two words in the English language more harmful than good job." I don't know if I agree with that, but it has a little bit of value, I think. Overall, this movie is really good, and it was nominated for a bunch of Oscars. There was a lot of buzz about it after the Oscars, which I guess is probably to be expected because it was such a small movie when it came out. Nobody really knew about it, but it's a little bit. It can be a little bit boring, I think, at the beginning, especially. But it's really good after. Like if you just sit through the beginning, there's a lot of things that happen, and it's not like a lot of crazy stuff. It's just that it just works well. I don't know. It's realistic, I think. Kind of. I don't know. But definitely watch this movie, especially if you like jazz, because I love jazz. I don't really like the kind of jazz they played in the movie that much, the loud drumming jazz. But it was still really nice to watch because I really like jazz. It's very relaxing to me. But that's kind of why I don't like the really loud jazz. But what was interesting was when I first watched Whiplash, I watched Birdman right after, and they have very similar music. In Birdman, it's also drumming jazz a little bit, so that's cool. But I still need to watch Birdman again. But so Whiplash, it's good. I own it on DVD. That's how you know I love it so much. But I really like the coloring of this movie. I already mentioned it. But yeah, it's a good part of it. The story is good. The meaning, whatever you get out of the movie, the theme, whatever you're supposed to think after, I think it works. So yeah, Whiplash. I give it a thumbs up. So you should give my video a thumbs up if you like it, and if you want to join the Comment Club and become an explorer of the universe with me, then hit the subscribe button down below or anywhere else you see it. Thank you for watching, and can't wait to talk to you guys again. Bye!